Well, my name is Frode Lehmann. I am the chairman of a small dairy company in Denmark with 36 farmers and about 36 million liters of milk. We are 100% organic. We also have Demeter milk, and we also produce hay milk. And we are the only one in Denmark having Demeter and hay milk. So we have a lot of specialized products, and we sell a lot of products to famous restaurants and very exclusive restaurants in Denmark. We also have about 40% of our sales goes to one supermarket chain, and we have 20% divided into smaller chains as well. I have at home 110 dairy cows and 140 hectares, and I have a cooperation with two organic grain farmers as well. Yeah, well, the total production of organic milk in Denmark is about 480 million liters. It has gone down a bit, and now it's going up. We have between 50 and 60 farmers converting into organic. And we're just a small company, so we try to do things that Arla cannot do. We try to promote ourselves in the market with things like Danish produced feeds, like sustainability, like preserving the nature for future generations, and better animal welfare. There's in Denmark being killed 25,000 bull calves every year because the price is so low that they cannot do anything with them. And we as organic farmers are not allowed to export bull calves to conventional farmers in Germany or Holland because we don't like the way that they produce their bull calves. So, but in Nature Milk we are dealing with this problem, and we have now forbidden our farmers to kill bull calves just after birth. So this way we are taking care of all aspects of our production, all aspects of animal welfare and nature. Well, there's of course a challenge that the production has to follow the demand in the market. But the end goal for me is that all food production has to be 100% organic. As I just said, in 20 years we will look back and say, how could we ever think that it was okay to produce food with chemicals? So I think this is the way we are going, and I am very optimistic. Because of course there will be bumps on the road, and we will have problems on the way, and the demand has to follow the production. But if you put all the real costs on the conventional production, conventional food actually would be more expensive or even just as expensive as organic food, because some of the production there is ruining the soil and doing a lot of harm to the environment.
I'm Herman Nieuwenwemen. I'm from Eco Holland Melk op Maat. We are 130 farmers in Holland, which we take the milk from to collect and to sell the milk to different dairies in Holland. So we have about 60 million liters this year in Holland to sell. And we have all sold everything already. Yes, we have in Holland we have 11 billion liters, and the conventional market is very bad. Farmers get around 30 cents a liter for the conventional milk. We have only 2% organic milk. This is very small in Holland because we have high prices of ground. The ground prices are very high, and the organic farmers have to hold almost 2 cows a hectare, and conventional farmers almost have 3 or 3.5 cows per hectare. So that is why there are not many farmers going into conventional or going into organic, and the price is therefore a big difference because we have not enough organic milk in Holland. For the fair price, for the producers, we have to have a difference in the market. We have to make clear in the market that we are going well with the environment on, and we are doing well for the food products and for healthy products. That's why we will have more additional rules for our organic value in Holland. For all, expected for grazing, we have to make the rules better, and that we'll do in the future. It's the Bio Plus norm we want to introduce in Holland.
Richard Hampton, I'm the Managing Director of OMSCO, the Organic Milk Suppliers Co-op in the UK. Milk production in the UK will hit record levels this year in the UK, so just over 15 billion litres of milk will be produced in the country. So that is an all-time record, and it's driven by big increases in milk production from the high prices in the conventional sector a few years ago. In the organic sector, the market has struggled somewhat in the last few years, and that's led to a milk supply which has been in slow but steady decline for the last 4 or 5 years on the organic front. There are a number of reasons for that, and it's quite complicated, but in essence the future for the UK production base really lies in specialist export opportunities that exist, because we can produce product to certain specifications and we're very good technically on the farm. So the market today I'm very positive about. I see that there is good growth potential. There's potential for further conversions to come through the system and to find a market for that milk over the next few years, but everything in moderation. Well, I think clearly the market will determine the price, and therefore we have to work on the supply side and we have to work on the demand side. So for me, the two important ingredients are that we continue to find ways of promoting organic consumption in our domestic markets. We look at what other markets abroad are looking for in terms of organic products and produce products to those standards. And then on the supply side, we need to make sure that producers understand that there is not a pot of gold in the world of organic farming. It is not an automatic right to a huge increase in milk price, and that it's important that they understand the system and what is involved and believe in that system, as opposed to look at it simply from a milk price perspective, because everything will always change. You know, and there will be times when conventional milk is very strong and organic milk is very weak. It's important that producers farm the right system for their circumstances. So that would be my view as to how we best protect the long-term incomes of organic dairy producers.
Oui, bonjour, mon nom est Paul Verbeek et je travaille pour l'association Bioforum Vlaanderen, qui est une association de producteurs bio en Flandre, en Belgique. Mais disons que la Belgique est un petit pays, mais on a quand même une bonne consommation de produits laitiers bio. La production de lait bio en Belgique est plus ou moins 37 millions de litres, ce qui est très peu comparé aux pays voisins. Et on voit qu'il y a quand même pas mal d'importations de lait bio et aussi de produits finis, du lait en bouteille, des fromages, des yaourts, qui sont importés de, par exemple, l'Hollande ou de l'Allemagne aussi. Ben oui, on est très optimiste. Les dernières années, on voit que le marché bio fonctionne très bien. C'est un petit marché, mais néanmoins, ça augmente chaque année, avec 5-6% par année que ça augmente, aussi dans les produits laitiers. Ce qu'on a vu que les années précédentes, il y avait très peu de reconversion du conventionnel vers le bio. Mais maintenant, les derniers 6 mois, on voit quand même, vu que dans le secteur conventionnel, ça va plutôt mal, on voit qu'il y a beaucoup d'intérêt pour faire la conversion vers le bio, mais il faut quand même relativiser en chiffres absolus. Ce sont peu de quantités, on parle de quelques millions de litres par an. Comparé aux pays voisins, c'est très peu. Et on pense que si un jour il y aura un trop de lait bio en Belgique, ce sera plutôt par des importations d'ailleurs.